And she's not alone. Greetings, Commander.
Hi. Why are they dressed like that?
Isn't it obvious? Out of all the Commander's companions, we like Arushale the most.
Yes! They say she is very pretty.
But she is a demon. A succubus. You are such lovely people, you shouldn't dress up like demons. They are monsters who will tear you to pieces and corrupt your souls.
Why are you saying such things? You're dressed up as Arushale too.
Well, yes, but Sorry.
You're joking, right? Arushale isn't like other demons. She stood against them. Arushale is the best.
I agree. There are so many stories and rumors about her. I've even heard that she's no longer a demon. I don't know if the rumor's true, but I hope it is. As a tiefling, I find her story so inspiring.
I saw Arushale in Dresden once. I only caught a glimpse of her, but she is by far the prettiest companion. That's why I wanted to dress up as her.
I see. I think I understand now.
And why did you choose an Arushale costume?
Me? Tell them? All right, I will. This isn't a costume. I am Arushale, but I don't want anyone to know. Can I trust you to keep my secret?
Really?
I knew it! I knew you looked exactly like her! Hey, look who's...
Don't worry, we won't tell anyone.
Oh no, not at all! We've just been getting along famously.
That's right. We met at the gates and decided to stick together at the festival.
We would love for others to join our little group, but for now, it's just us. Although, it is fun to walk around as a group of Arushales. We look pretty amazing, right?
You can always come back if you get bored.
Hey, hello. I saw you watching us. Do you want to be friends? What a cute little girl. I think she was watching us for quite a while. I wonder what that little girl wanted. I hope we see her again.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
Look at those costumes.
Oh, sorry. Did we interrupt?
Incredible. Those wings, they look so real.
I never saw armor shine so bright.
Interrupt? You certainly did. Your costumes have left us speechless. I don't even remember what we were talking about before you arrived.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll leave.
Don't mind that old fool. He's only joking. Your costumes are eye-catching, though, and that's the honest truth.
Catching eyes. Oh, I get it now. Your costumes are also lovely. Isn't that right?
Maybe even more than yours.
Of course. I noticed you right away. Your costumes are hard to miss.
I suppose that's true. Still, I wish I had something better to wear. Did you know that one of the commander's companions is a cleric of Shellen? I'd like to dress up as him. He is a noble man.
Me too! I'm sure my costume wouldn't look as good as yours, but I'd love to dress up as such an important person.
Ah, young folks. I'm content with my outfit. I like who I am. I don't need to dress up as someone else.
Exactly. Besides, I look good in these old clothes.
No money for costumes.
Yes, we all make do with what we have. But you don't hear us complain, do you?
Oh, stop your belly aching.
You have a stomach ache? Are you all right? Have a good day. Your costumes look amazing. They're the best ones here.
Exactly. Don't know why this one over here keeps sulking and sighing about her outfit. I think we look fantastic.
Today, I get to be normal like everyone else. But this isn't just about how the townsfolk see me. It's also about how I see myself. I don't want to hurt any of these people, not even a little bit. I am no longer a demon. I am not a monster. I'm mortal.
You're so beautiful. There's no way you're a monster.
Oh, I didn't see you there. What's your name?
Felisa. I wanted to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Felisa. My name is Arushale.
We're friends now, right? It's very, very scary to approach someone you don't know. It's a lot easier to watch them from a distance. But if you always let fear hold you back, you will never make any friends.
There have been many times when I watched mortals from afar, but was too afraid to approach them. I clearly lacked your wisdom and courage, Felisa.
I can share them with you. Not at all. I know she's very kind. Besides, we're friends. And friends shouldn't be afraid of one another.
I'd like to go for a walk and meet someone else. Thanks to our little friend, I see myself more clearly. And thanks to you, I know I can talk to mortals without fear.
Can I go for a walk with you?
Of course. It's always more fun to do things with friends, isn't it? Until later.
Follow if you dare. I'm off.
Absolutely not. It is a highly temperamental variety. It cannot be allowed to over-ripen. The grapes must be picked as soon as they begin to darken, or they will simply rot on the vine.
Usually, yes. But what is rot? It is basically disease, and we know how to treat disease. Healing spells and regular positive energy channeling allow the fruit to ripen for another 2, even 3 weeks. The grapes become plump and sweet. Oh, beautiful.
In the name of Shaylin. So just take a late, sweet variety like Sapphire of Garad. And don't torment the berries. Ah! Oh, Commander, don't frighten me like that. I have had enough frights on the front lines to last me a lifetime. Allow me to introduce the vintner, Emilian Nick Deltrazé. I saw they were holding a tasting over here of unusual wine varieties. I came over and we struck up a conversation.
The Commander, in the flesh! I've heard so much about you and your exploits. Would you like to taste the wines?
How could I not be? We fight in this crusade so that the locusts of the abyss will never again devour vineyards, ruin fields of wheat, or shed the blood of the innocent. We fight for peace. But when we finally have victory, it will be time to say farewell to Soziel the fighter and say hello to Soziel the winemaker. How should I put this? Mr. Nick Deltrazé has a very unorthodox approach to winemaking, and the resulting wine is
unprecedented, exquisite, fantastic, and dare I say it, revolutionary.
Yes, all those things, and a dozen others. It is actually incredible how so small a glass can hold so many extraordinary qualities.
Well, it's been hit and miss. Some people are shocked by the effects of my wines, some by the taste, some by the price. Yes, I make a unique product, and its production is not cheap. But I am sure that once the public tastes my wine, they won't let any other pass their lips.
Just as every book has its reader, and every painting has its viewer, so every wine is bound to have its connoisseur, or at least someone who won't run away screaming after the first glass.
It has special magic in it, and I am not speaking metaphorically. We use a variety of charms at every stage of production, from harvesting the grapes to sealing the bottles. Traditional winemakers could never dream of achieving such flavors and aromas. But what's the use in talking about it? My wines are here in front of you. Taste them for yourself.
You really should try it. I had a taste, and while I cannot say I will remember it fondly, I have gained incomparable knowledge from the experience.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. Here you are, our finest varieties. If you don't mind, I'll ask you a few questions after the tasting. Your feedback is invaluable to us.
I'm gone.
Well, what do you think? Unforgettable, isn't it? Please answer a few questions. First of all, how would you rate your overall impression on a scale of 8 to 12?
Your questions, Emilian, are as extraordinary as your wine.
Oh, thanks. I do try. Perhaps for the next tasting, I should prepare a second questionnaire about your impressions of the first one. So, your rating? Wonderful! Just wonderful! I am delighted to hear you are satisfied. Next question. What do you think of the experimental triple vision effect? Don't you think quadruple vision would be even better?
Normally, when making good wine, one tries to avoid producing such effects altogether.
Normally, yes. But this wine is experimental and revolutionary. What other wines have as an unwanted side effect, we've turned into a selling point, an unforgettable part of the bouquet of sensations and experiences. What do you think, Commander? Great idea! And I've just thought of a way to make the wine turn everything upside down before your very eyes.
These experiments remind me of an incident on the campaign. The soldiers got hold of a potion of inflict wounds from somewhere, which, as you may or may not know, is a practically liquid concentrate of negative energy. And they had the bright idea of mixing it with moonshine. The aim was, as they put it, to make the alcohol hit them harder. And it did.
Oh, no, 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 no. Negative energy is not to be trifled with. We abandoned such experiments a long time ago. Your soldiers, of course, have shown themselves to be true pioneering heroes. I can only applaud such a spirit of invention. But our winery still has safety standards it must abide by.
And we are all grateful for it.
All right, one last question. What do you think of the melody of the ringing in your ears? And which do you prefer, D minor or C major? You don't say. My, my. Oh, thank you for making me aware. We will tune it more carefully in the future and give it longer to age. Thank you for your valuable feedback. I can't tell you how pleased I am that you, Commander, have given your seal of approval to my wine. Allow me to present you with a bottle of our special, our finest... Wait a minute, where is it? It can't be. Did I forget to put it out? Head like a sieve I have. It's the star of the collection, the pearl of the program. Please, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with a wine like you've never tasted in all your life.
Well, what did you think of the tasting? That is not the word I would use to describe it, but I am glad that you at least enjoyed it. Hardly. I'm afraid something else has caught his attention, and he's already forgotten what he ran off to get. It's abominable. But how glad I am to talk once more of wine and grapes, bottles and corks, flavors and bouquets, and not of weapons, wounds, and monsters. Perhaps I have gotten ahead of myself, slightly. We have not won yet, after all. But, you know, this taste of peace is a good reminder of exactly what we're fighting for. I think I can allow myself one carefree evening, if it will give me the strength for the battle ahead. Oddly, today is one of those rare days where I feel like I understand Regil. Not even today did he allow himself to be distracted from his duty. I barely managed that myself. Not a chance! But perhaps we will become friends. We'll meet at wine fairs and argue till we're hoarse about the correct way to make wine. When you arrived, we were arguing about a certain grape variety. It is called the Tears of Dawn. When I was a boy, I used to go out every morning to look at them. Delicate white-pink berries, almost transparent, like glass, glinting in the morning light. I learned how to tell when it was time to pick them, down to the very day. And I had not thought about them once since the war started. Not once, until Eumillion reminded me. Thank you. And you enjoy yourself too.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
Yes? No one... Yes? No one is keeping you?
I'm off. I do what I must. I'm gone. We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
And this little gem comes straight out of the abyss. Nicked it from a pretty succubus in a demonic house of pleasure. The stone makes its owner a master of seduction and endows him with tremendous physical endurance. It's one of a kind. Oh, hey there, Chief. You're just in time. Just a minute, my valued customers. Yours truly needs to discuss some business here real quick. Don't wander off. Take a closer look at my wares. Everything for sale. Every single item is magical and unique. I saw how Regil interrogated that poor guy. Chewed him right out. I guess our Hell Knight doesn't know any other way to relax. Yes, indeed. Would I lie about a thing like that? You bet. I'm back home and everybody who used to wipe their feet on me is now lining up patiently for me to swindle them. Oh, it's a dream come true. Although, I admit, I never dreamed that half of them would be wearing paper horns to look like me. I guess it's kind of flattering. All kinds of useless trinkets. Junk, essentially, and they're lapping it up. Never better. The customers just keep on coming. The money's pocket change compared to what we get from our missions, but I'm doing it for the love of it. I'm pulling fast ones left, right, and center, and they can't get enough. I can barely keep up spinning new stories about this junk. I don't even need to pick their pockets. They're happy to hand their coin over to me. But there's just one thing, Chief. I haven't seen a single guard approach my stall yet. Oh, and I'm dying to sell them something at triple the going rate. I want them clamoring to part with a couple months' salary for my wares. Give a friend a hand?
Who knows? They were always giving me a hard time. Catching me in the act just as my purse was starting to bulge. Or giving me a thrashing in some back alley for my own good. And now, not a single guard's brave enough to approach me. I really want to stick it to them. Trick them, then have a good laugh at the idiots who used to chase after me, tripping over each other to shower me in coin. Talk them into paying me a visit. You can tell them I've got something special for them. Every guard in this city knows Woljif Jeffdo, but you can start with the two hanging about nearby. They keep eyeballing me. Probably remembering the last time I got away from them, my pockets jingling with somebody else's coin. And if you come across any more, send them my way too. I knew I could count on you, Chief. Point them my way, and I'll take it from there.
Oh, my back. Hail. The guard's looking after the well-being of the townsfolk, but keep your wits about you. Don't trust any of these swindlers.
Ah, my old joints. How can the Canabra's guard help you, citizen?
That little yeah, we know the lad from when he was just a kid. We can spot an impersonator a mile away.
That's right. See that dent in his left horn? That's my work. I clubbed him once. We've known Woljif for ages, that's why we watch him closely, so he doesn't do anything stupid or get himself in trouble.
Oh, we can get healing at the healers. But anything he's selling's bound to be some worthless trinket. Well, there's plenty of fools ready to empty their wallets here as it is. We're just trying to make sure they still have their wallets at the end of it. What if the lad actually remembers us fondly? I mean, we did give him a whack or two, but that was for his own good.
Oh, fine. Let's go take a look.
I'm off.
A festival, a fair, and still nothing worth looking at. Huh? What? Is something wrong? Me? I just got a bit distracted. I mean, it's a festival. Merchants from all over Mendev are here, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing interesting at all. I want something, you know, something special. A talisman, like, it's nothing. I've been to all the stalls. There's nothing but junk. I've seen him. Didn't look at his goods, though. Maybe if it wasn't one of them horned louts selling, I'd take a look. Well, because it's not Woljif. Just another copycat. And even then, I don't want to have anything to do with him. We met once before. My first night watch. Saw him at the haberdashery after he'd broken in. Caught him right as he was emptying the till. He dazzled me with his shadow thingy and said he'd curse me. I was scared and confused. And then he slipped away right under my nose. And he cursed me. He did. I haven't caught a single crook since. All of them just run off like Woljif. Yeah, the real deal. Who cares? I wouldn't touch the real Woljif, or anyone impersonating him with a 10-foot pole. What if they curse me again, with something even worse? No thank you. I'm telling you, it's not Woljif. Although that's probably for the best, right? Maybe his impersonator will have something valuable in his store. To the abyss with it. You're right. I'll go browse. Hopefully no one will curse me this time.
I do what I must.
Good day. Do I know Woljif? Look around. Everyone knows him. Unfortunately, Ugh, yes, I know him. We only met once, but that was more than enough for me to remember him forever. You don't know? I thought everyone in Canabris knew the story of how Sarah Voyle was disgraced and demoted because of... Well, let me start at the beginning. For 8 years, I was the warden of the Canabris prison. 2 years ago, Woljif was caught stealing, again, and, as required by law, was placed in custody before his trial. We spoke for less than a minute, and even then my intuition was telling me I needed to stay sharp with this tiefling. It's a shame I didn't listen to it. A day later, Woljif escaped. I still don't know how he did it. The cell was locked, with no sign of forced entry. It wasn't enough for him just to escape, though. He went and ransacked the warden's office first. My office. Woljif slipped out of prison with 2 months' worth of guard salary. They were to be paid the next morning. And despite my impeccable record, I was demoted to patrol duty. Now I guard the streets, and no matter how many ruffians I put away, no matter how many lives I save, I will never get any recognition or gratitude. My career ended that day, and I've never encountered Woljif since. Well, sure, there's about 100 Woljifs loitering around today. Wait, you're serious? He had the nerve to show up here? You know what? Yes, I will pay him a visit. I want to look him in the eye and see if I can find even a shadow of regret.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
Am I glad to see you? I really need your help. Got it in one. I mean, I have tried some of your cuisine, but I wouldn't call it a roaring success. Military rations are a lot like the best mongrel delicacies. Tell me, what is all this? Fruits and vegetables are easy. I can tell them apart just as I can tell which roots are poisonous and which are really poisonous. Porridge I get. I can tell that a pig has been roasted because it's not grunting anymore. But what's this? What's that? You could feed a whole tribe of mongrels with one of those, and another tribe with what's inside. And come to think of it, what is inside? I don't get it. How can you tell what's good if you're going to be assaulted with all the flavors of everything stuffed in the poor bird all at once? What if it's disgusting and you've already taken a bite? You can't just toss it away. You have to eat the whole thing. Yes, but look. Every plate is heaped with a hodgepodge of so many different things. I've never eaten anything this bizarre. I don't even know where to start. I like simple food. Everything here is the opposite of simple. I don't want to make a mistake and waste my appetite on something inedible. Maybe I was always picky, but I just never had the time to choose what I ate. Actually, I didn't have much choice either. If we had anything new for dinner in our tribe, the rule was to eat it faster than it could escape. Not much time to stop and think. Can you find something edible for me to try and call me when you do? Eating in company is always more enjoyable, and I honestly trust your taste in Uplander foods much more, so I'm willing to try anything you suggest. Well, at least until I'm too full of food to even walk. Deal. I'll be waiting here, staring in bewilderment at all these platters of food. So, what have you picked? That looks like fish. Of course, it's not as dark as the fish we have in our underground rivers, and it doesn't glow 6 shades of red like the water-dwelling creatures in the World Wound, but it looks close enough to the kinds of fish I'm familiar with. Wow, you do know your food. It smells nice, and it looks pretty simple. I have no idea what or where Diobel is, but I already feel a growing respect for its people. Well, my taste buds are raring to go. I'll get us 2 portions. You know, this is much tastier than I thought it would be. It reminds me of when my family still lived on the surface. I was too little to go fishing with my dad, but I remember how my mom would gut the fish and cook it. I'd gladly try something else. Call me when you find something good.
Follow if you dare.
Oh, this looks interesting. It even has a name written next to it. Can you make it out? Too many squiggles for me. I'm not that good with letters yet. So, some queen gave away her cheese so that people could make soup out of it and then leave it sitting outside in the streets of Canabris to get cold? And they put eared mushrooms in it? Huh. Now I definitely have to try it. Look, it's so thick you can almost stretch it. A very curious soup. This is weird. When I was a kid, I had cow's milk once. This soup is like thick milk, with herbs and flavorless mushrooms. And what's queenly about it? I wonder if the queen herself has ever eaten this soup. Let's look for something else. I'd much rather eat queen's cheese on its own than taste this soup a second time.
I'm off.
What's this? Bread? goat meat. Now, that reminds me of a certain goat we recently had by the horns. If I think about it too much, I might spoil my appetite. Oh, that smell. Are you sure it's safe to eat? It's a bit like someone sprinkled mint on cave spider eggs to mask the smell, and then it backfired. Oh well, Crusaders can't be choosers. Let's split one. Oh, tastes just like spider eggs. I mean, meat's meat, but if I ever see these things again, I'll stay far, far away. Ugh. I need to wash away the aftertaste and the memory of that horrible smell with something more pleasant. I'll be waiting for your signal.
I do what I must.
Venison with apples. I can't for the life of me understand why anyone would pair meat with fruit. Oh, and there's something else. It looks scarily unfamiliar and devilishly complicated. Do you know what it is? So, they put a mixture of cooked grains, nuts, and fruits in the middle of a meat circle and added some ridiculous mounds of mashed potatoes to make it look pretty? I don't get it, but I'll give it a try. I think we'll need a portion for each of us. Can you see any clean plates around? No idea. This is the best thing ever! Wait, let me chew it. I sound like Shoal. All right, I can talk normally again. This dish is perfect. I would happily eat this and only this for the rest of my life. Whew. I think I've had enough for today. I can't stomach it anymore. Another bite and everything I've eaten today will be, making a reappearance. You know, this festival really isn't my thing. But I've had fun, thanks to you. You helped me find my holiday spirit by being a glutton for a day. And the day is so much better for it. So, thanks. Sounds tempting. I think I still have a little room in my stomach. But first, I need to do something important. I'm going to find out who made that amazing porridge with ribs, nuts, and those things that look like wood lice. I want to learn how to make that dish so I can eat it for the rest of my life. But I am wondering where to begin. Maybe our golden-haired aristocrat can tell us. He must know the best chefs in Canabras. I'm sure he's lurking somewhere in that crowd of matching blonde heads. Watching kid after kid run past with one paper horn stuck on their head and half their face painted green, it's unbearable. For the first time in my life, I'm not the center of attention. Just another face in the crowd. Who wouldn't hate that? In all seriousness, though, I'm just being grumpy out of habit. Don't mind me. And I'll be rolling out of here like a giant meatball. Ooh. I'll see you later.
I'm gone. We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off. I do what I must. I'm gone. Follow if you dare. I'm off. I do what I must.
It seems that quite a few people are missing from your entourage. I assume that in the chaos of the festival, some of them missed the message about the meeting point, Commander. Alas, there's no time to wait for the others. We must attack now. Whoever these mages are, they're up to no good. The longer we wait, the more time we give them, and we're right under their noses. They could notice us at any moment.
I cannot say that I am much troubled by their absence.
Our friends simply must be somewhere at the festival. I admit, standing in this frightfully uninspiring shack, I feel rather envious of them.
If something's happened to our friends, I'm sure they can hold their own. Although, I can't imagine anyone dumb enough to go up against the commander or any of her companions. They'd have to be crazy.
Have you seen how much attention we've been showered with today? I could barely get away from my customers. I didn't want to deprive them of my company.
The Eagle Watch will handle the search once we're done with this lair. There are thousands of people in the city. Anything could have happened, good or bad. Yes. Onward.
Missed me already.
Ona Adayan. Ona Adayan. Ona Adayan. Ona Adayan. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Enemosi Travis. Aporan Sentes.
Well?
Lissano Donium! Tashani Saditur! Ona
Rules are
Adayanam.
made to be broken.
Magritium Turinos. Aborone Sentes. Aborone Sentes.
Enemosi Travis!
Are we in trouble yet?
Don't mind me.
Now,
I'll take care of it.
Riti! Yo, Vosh, An! Ona Arianam! Na, Oratio, Vosh, Esmo, Axe!
I'm gone. We
Can't
do it
hide
my
from me.
way.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Follow if you dare.
Demons and their minions don't put this much effort into their costumes and ritual sites. This is something new.
Ah, Commander. I admit we weren't expecting you here, but your arrival is most fortuitous.
You! I saw you in the city. How could I fail to recognize you as the Meowender right away? Ugh, I hate having fur in my mouth.
You have been brought to us by the will of our god. The festival is over for you. We will take you to our lord. From now on, your life belongs to him alone. We are humble servants of the greatest of gods, the only one worthy of worship. Gah! I've been in cat form for too long.
Our agents have infiltrated Canabris. The gates, the square, the temple. We are everywhere. Our lord has something for you. Let's call it a business proposal. An offer you will not be able to refuse. That is all I will tell you. The living god, the wisest and strongest of all, master of the 31 steps. We are here by the will of Razmir, and we won't leave until that will is fulfilled.
Wow! Hey, Chief! Razmir's that little god who rules over a whole kingdom. Why do you think he has it in for you? Jealous of your fame, maybe?
Your god gave you some strange orders. Doesn't he know that the commander can always be found in Dresden? No need for any magic rituals.
Congratulations, Commander. Another god has taken notice of you. Rather less legitimate than your previous admirer, however.
Commander, Razmir was not invited to Canabris, nor were any Razmiran diplomats. These spies are here unlawfully.
The Lord Razmir ordered us to seize you, not to bring you in for a friendly chat. We will carry out his command.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Amranda Gratior!
I'll cut you wide open. The world in crimson.
Flesh wound.
Your pain is my pleasure.
Razmir. Now there's a group I never expected to see in Canabris.
Who would have thought that so much blood would be spilled today?
Guests who show up to a party uninvited usually end up trying to spoil it.
I've heard an entire nation worships him. They think he's a god in the flesh. Ooh, creepy guy.
Those are some interesting costumes. They fit right in with the whole masquerade.
If Razmir and cultists are really looking for you, Commander, then things are bad. I don't know what they want from you, but Razmir is a cruel tyrant with the resources of an entire country at his command. Whatever he's up to, it's nothing good. Personally, I'd be surprised if this incident led to any real conflict. Mendev's already got its hands full fighting the Abyss. And besides, the cultists were cautious, and presumably hoped to remain unnoticed. Still, the fact that they were tracking you specifically is disturbing. It's possible, but no more possible than your comrade simply getting lost in the crowd. I'll try to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. I'll raise the alarm among my people. There must be other cultists in the city. We will find them. Commander, you can still enjoy the festival while we're busy searching. But But stay on your guard and be ready for anything.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
I'm off. I do what I must. I'm gone. We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
And now, the main event of the day. Please welcome the Knight Commander. I'd like to invite all the Knight Commanders to come nearer the stage for the judging of the best Knight Commander impersonator. Please step forward. Hurry up! It won't take long. You'll be parting with your friends and companions again in no time.
Wait a minute. Do you see that mask? Oh, they tricked us, the scum. They played us like a fiddle. I'll say, he's challenging you, Commander. In full view of everyone, but so that no one but you realizes what's going on. He's talking about your companions. He's just announced right on stage that he's the one who kidnapped them. He has your entire party hostage. Of course. But it's too early to give up. So the Raspberry cultists took us by surprise. Too bad. I still have some contingency plans up my sleeve. Take a closer look. That carnival mask is a perfect match for the ones worn by Rasmir's cultists. On the face of the Herald himself. Here we were looking for spies who'd managed to sneak into the festival, and they were the ones organizing it all along. Go ahead, Commander. I've got your back.
Let's give a round of applause to our participants. How much effort has gone into these costumes? How much talent and ingenuity? But only one will be the winner. Only one will get the prize. A journey into the wonderful world of luxury. Let's hear it for the contestants. This is our winner. Come up to the stage, Commander. First prize, Commander. Be proud. Few are given such an honor. You have earned a personal audience with me, the living god, Razmir himself. You'd best keep quiet, Knight Commander. We'll talk later, face to face. What's this? Oh, it seems I underestimated you. I suppose I can answer a question or two, but let's not interrupt the spectacle. No need to worry our audience unnecessarily, and certainly no need to waste my precious time. In Dresden, your citadel, we'd have talked on your terms before entering into any negotiations. I always try to secure the most advantageous position for myself. As a fellow strategist, I'm sure you understand. Nothing untoward for now. They're my guests. Merely insurance in case you decide to put up a fight. I give you my word. If our negotiations proceed peacefully, I will return all of you safely to Canabras. All right, a short sermon for the unenlightened. Before you stands a living deity, the patron of luxury, law, and obedience, the great Razmir, ruler of Razmiran. You may bow. Don't bother. After all, people talk about you as if you are a myth incarnate. One could say you're almost my equal. What I want is for us to speak privately, away from prying eyes. You don't want your secret to become public knowledge, do you? Let the crowd believe their fairy tale about their mythical hero. It's good for them. Let's finish the show, and we'll do the negotiations backstage. A wise decision, Commander. I will be glad to welcome you to my palace. And so, here is our winner. And here is her prize.
I'm off.
Commander, I'm glad to see you've made it this far. Even though we're trapped in the enemy's palace, this secluded room looks like a good place to catch our breath. If you or your companions need rest, this is the best place for it. Razmir's lackeys wanted to make your abduction look like part of the show. It's clear they don't want everyone knowing you're missing. Most likely the townspeople are still celebrating, oblivious to what has transpired. To my shame, no. I've not managed to figure it out. But there's always a way out if you look hard enough. Be careful, Commander.
I'm always ready. I do what I must.
Commander, I'm glad to see you've made it this far. Even though we're trapped in the enemy's palace, this secluded room looks like a good place to catch our breath. If you or your companions need rest, this is the best place for it. Certainly.
I'm gone. I am never wrong.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
Something over there. Please, be careful.
off.
Well, well, look who finally decided to show up. Neophytes, I take it. I suppose the splendor of this palace has left you completely stunned, huh? You can stare at it some more later. Come and eat before the food runs out. While you're busy gawping, your brothers and sisters are clearing the table. Oh, may the living God save me from neophytes. You must learn to distinguish who is who by the details on their masks and robes. Otherwise, you'll quickly become confused. I'm Valestri, your superior. Now, are there any more questions? Or are we going to eat? Today is a special day. Reverend Knubbo himself has come to us with a sermon. The great Razmir granted him infinite wisdom and the gift of healing. While we are enjoying bodily food here, there is a spiritual feast in the opposite hall. When you've had enough of one, you can go taste the other. Isn't it wonderful? Mind it. I love it. The makeup, the illusions. You are an example to all neophytes. But of course, walking around the palace without a mask and robe is improper. As soon as you finish your meal, go change your clothes. Are you joking? If there was a massacre here, we would have heard something, wouldn't we? Not funny. Wait just a minute. How can you say such a thing? Your brothers and sisters in faith prepare a meal and invite you to the table, and you refuse? Do you mean to disrespect us? Maybe you mean to disrespect our faith, too? And Razmir himself? Don't ever do that again. You were told to sit down and eat, so sit down and eat! You're not going anywhere. If you don't want to do it the easy way, we'll do it the hard way. To arms, faithful servants of Razmir! The enemy is here. May the might of our faith crush the wicked!
We won't fall here. I swear it. Start shutting!
Surrender or else!
Reap what you sow.
Amranda Gratior.
Retreat is not an option.
Out of my sight!
Don't hold back.
for apologies.
I will rip them in halves.
Begone, fiend!
I will crush them.
We should move. I do what I must. A trivial task. I'm gone.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
There's something here. We do it my way.
You moron, who limps like that? If you keep slacking, I'll break your legs for real. Maybe then you'll finally look convincing. We're done here. Go rehearse. We have 2 more miraculous healings today. Well, 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 who do we have here? A new acolyte, it seems. You certainly look promising. Are you dressed up for some special mission? It's a good costume, don't get me wrong, but you're supposed to worship in a robe and mask. All right, you're just beginning your journey. What do you want? Guidance, healing, or maybe a blessing? Oh, I know. You probably want to make a generous donation in the name of the great Razmir, a noble impulse of the soul, truly holy. Who doesn't know me? I am Reverend Nubbo, a humble servant of the great Razmir. Everyone wants to hear my sermons, and when they do, they are forever changed. How many times have I been told, "Oh, Reverend Nubbo, your sermon has turned my life around"? You want to change your life, don't you? You want a beautiful mask and a high-ranking robe? Then miss no sermons and spare no gold for donations. And bring your friends. The more you bring, the faster you'll rise through the ranks. Fighting? Within the walls of this sacred monastery, the only battle being waged is a spiritual one, against one's unbelief, laziness, and negative thinking. First, I preached a sermon. Then we sang a hymn on the steps to prosperity. No outside noise would dare enter this hall and disturb our pious concentration.
I have an incredibly strange feeling right now. Almost as if something like this happened to someone I know.
If you were meant to know that, you'd already know, wouldn't you? You have a way with words. Fine, it's not a big secret anyway. These mirrors were created by the great Razmir to make it easier for his faithful servants to move between his numerous palaces. A portal is hidden in each of these mirrors, but which mirror leads where is a secret few people know. A service for the chosen. I don't know who usually conducts weekly sermons here, but this week I, a priest of the 25th step, was invited. I once preached for 3 days in a row. Everyone was crying so much that we were knee-deep in tears. Each of my sermons is an unmissable event. By the way, as a token to remember this event, you will soon be able to buy a unique blessed amulet from me. Today, I am talking about the 2 types of gold. The gold of faith, which is kept in the soul, and the gold of earth, which lies in the purse. One cannot exist without the other. Razmir grants wealth to those who are faithful and punishes the faithless with poverty. To get rich, both spiritually and financially, you need to follow 7 simple rules. As for what they are, I will tell you in a separate sermon, for a separate donation. Can't wait to get to the feast? It's in the hall nearby. Spiritual food is poorly digested on an empty stomach. Eat and come back for a new helping of wisdom.
Follow if you dare.
I'm rather proud of this one.
I'm off.
I won't let you hurt my friends. I'll hit you!
Fall!
I will see to your demise.
Strike! You should have run. I do what I must. My skills are absolute.
You won't stop us. Go! Surrender, or else!
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
I'm all done here.
I'm gone.
To battle, my friends!
Too late for apologies.
This one.
You are nothing before me.
A trivial task. it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off. I do what I must.
I will lend you my aid.
Ona Adayana, Amronda Gratior, Aborane Sentes, Amronda Gratior, Amronda Gratior, Amronda Gratior, Ona Adayana, Amronda Gratior, Ona Adayana.
I'll take care of it.
Na er on your voice. Esmo, Axe, ja.
Ona Adayanam! Ter Ormos! Ona Adayanam! Lisano Danium! Your voice!
It's time to act.
Inimosi Tradisi!
I'm gone.
Hearken to me, my faithful. The time has come to prove your faith. The enemy is already here, within these sacred walls. What villainy opposes us? What treachery? This heathen snuck in here under the pretext of peaceful negotiations and massacred our brothers and sisters. Gather your faith into a fist and strike a crushing blow against this heretic.
The way he speaks is so beautiful. Even I can't talk like that. But people believe me because I tell the truth. Why do they believe him?
The wicked love to twist the truth. She broke in here, committed a massacre, and now she's painting herself as an innocent victim. What shall we say to that, my children? What awaits the enemies of the righteous faith? Death! Death! Death!
This performance is far more entertaining than his little show in Canabris.
Cover your ears, my children, so that the blasphemy from these godless lips does not defile your hearts. Remember that any accusation is a confession when it comes from the mouth of the wicked. The godless are forever trying to find their own sins in the faithful. Watch and learn, Commander. This is how you command a crowd. When they look at me, they see a deity. They believe in me, and that makes me a god. Ah! The beast is scared and has sheathed its claws. She realizes that she is doomed, and now tries to bargain for her salvation. it's too late. Nothing can save you from the divine wrath of Erasmi. To battle, my children, prove your faith. You are invincible. I am the living God, and I am with you.
Hey!
Aborones Sentes.
This spell works differently. This spell works differently.
Kneel before me.
Your end.
Come at me, scum.
I-T.
Aborones Sentes.
Don't hold back!
You cannot win. I am the living God. You are a disappointment. You promised me the Knight Commander's power. I gave you unlimited resources. I let you speak in my name. And what do you have to show for it? Master, I am so close to victory. I have the commander within my grasp. I will not fail you. I just need a little more time. An imposter? Not exactly. The key to any kind of power, even divine power, is delegation. My servants are an extension of myself, despite their occasional incompetence.
Spare us your lectures. This little circus show of yours makes it clear you know nothing about leadership.
That will need to wait. First, I have to decide what to do with the two of you. Perhaps we should cut our losses and send the commander home. You've already spent more than 1.5 times the funds I allocated to you for this operation. I do not want to add the cost of palace repairs to that total if she decides to go on a rampage. No! Please, Great One! Let me finish this! I will bring you the commander's power! I swear it on my life! A serious oath indeed. Very well. I will give you one last chance. Do not fail me again. I will grant you the power of my tears. Now you will be victorious. Thank you, Great One. I won't disappoint you.
This will be quick. A test of my abilities. And
What a disappointing outcome. I must apologize profusely for involving you in such an unfortunate situation. Very well then, I will explain. I've been following your exploits for some time, ever since I heard about that extraordinary event in Canabras. I was immediately fascinated by the power you possessed, and by the fact that no one but you seemed to understand its true nature. I wanted to learn the secrets of your magic. At first, I planned to offer you a deal, but my servant devised a plan to take your magic from you instead. As you can see, his plan has failed catastrophically. However, perhaps we can still come to an agreement. I want you to reveal the secret of your so-called mythic heroism. Personally, I don't believe in myths, but I do believe in money. I was able to partially reproduce your powers, but at great cost. How did you manage to convince half of Avistan that you were chosen for some special destiny? Tell me the truth, and I will be very generous. I said nothing of the sort. Millions believe in my divinity. I would never deceive my followers. Yes, of course, and I'm really a living god. Please, Commander, it is just us here. There is no need to pretend. Sell me the secret to your power. I'll pay you a fair price. At last. I should have offered you a business deal sooner. Then we would have been spared all this nonsense. Give it to me quickly. And here is the payment, as promised. I will open a portal for you. Do not worry. But first, I want to make amends on behalf of my dim-witted servant. My palace and its treasures are at your disposal. Money, magic items, take whatever you want. Please accept this as compensation for any inconvenience caused by my servant. I believe it should be sufficient payment to settle any associated restitutory obligations. I ask only one thing. Please do not touch the mask worn by my late servant. It has a special symbolic meaning. He must be buried in this mask in accordance with religious traditions. As you wish. Winner takes all. And now, as I said, the palace is yours to plunder. When you're finished, let me know, and I'll send you back home. Be my guest. Return here once you're finished, and I will open the portal.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off.
Are you satisfied, Commander? Please, don't be shy. Take whatever you want. It's not like I can stop you. You can even strip the marble from the walls. Or are you ready to return home? Goodbye. I hope I never see you again.
With this mess behind us, we can finally relax, right, Commander? I understand. The commander of the Crusade probably has a new adventure every day. And now I suggest we go to the Defender's Heart. The Eagle Watch and I have reserved a place for you there to relax after today's adventures. Commander. I am enjoying myself. An old man like me is happy to be among people and to see that they're doing well. Besides, the Eagle Watch is still on duty, just as I am. Not at all. It's only thanks to people like them that Mendiv hasn't yet fallen to the demons. In the few short years I've known them, they've saved more lives than many other Crusaders and Inquisitors have in their whole careers. No, I was born southeast of the Wound, in Undarin. My city was one of the first to fall to the demons' onslaught. For many years, those beasts used its barnyards as pens for mortals bound for the abyss. I don't remember my mother. I think she was a cultist. As a short-sighted boy, I fell in with some brave souls who believed they could drive the demons from our hometown. When the demons found and massacred them, I fled here. I've always thought that my place was near the Wound. I couldn't and wouldn't run from it. You too, Commander.
I do what I must.
I've never prepared a festive banquet before. May I help?
I will slice the bread.
The cook guards his food like a she-bear with her cubs. I respect that.
Can I try it?
Hey! Hands off! It isn't time yet.
I don't need any help, and no stealing food.
I've always liked kitchens. They're warm, and the people who work in them are kind, even if they do sometimes grumble.
Cooking is an art form. The plates are the canvas, and food is the paint this venerable cook transforms into a painting.
But you can't eat paintings. Or can you?
I'm standing watch, so that nothing goes missing and no enemies sneak past. Fine, I'm just peckish. When will the food be ready?
I stuffed myself already in the square. I thought that food would last me a week, but it smells so good in here that my stomach, changed my mind.
I am preparing food for your celebration, and they are distracting me!
Oh, can I do that?
Food should be shared, not eaten alone on the sly.
My mind completely agrees, but my stomach protests.
Is that for me? So good!
That's right. No need to be loitering in my kitchen.
Come, girl. Since that misunderstanding with Razmir has concluded, I need you for an experiment. Or was he called something else? Not that it matters. Give me your expert opinion. What types of alcohol should never be mixed? What? Which one? Ah, but of course not. I mean, yes, but not right away. Everyone knows that alcohol burns. I want to test a theory that mixing different types of alcohol increases combustibility. Perhaps today I will invent an explosive that could demolish half of Canabris. The choice has been made. Let us proceed to the practical part of the experiment. Though I must note the lack of an explosion, it does look pretty. I declare this experiment a partial success.
I'm gone. We do it my way.
This is unforgivable. This armor is over 50 years old, and it hangs here for all to see, like a trophy, safe and sound. Mindlessly glorifying the past is for the old. I deal in facts. The armor's of excellent quality, which means the blacksmith who forged it was a master of their craft. Yet this armor is gathering dust on a tavern wall, which means the blacksmith was poor and unknown. Based on this, I can assume there were many such blacksmiths in the past. What we now consider master craftsmanship was once commonplace. Most definitely. Everything and everyone in this world has a purpose. The purpose of armor is to protect the wearer. Hanging it here shows disrespect for the skill of the armorer who forged it. This is logical, perhaps even partially true. But I'm sure my fastidiousness benefits our cause. My job as a subordinate is to point out opportunities. Your job as commander is to accept or reject my observations. I find this approach effective.
Follow if you dare.
Razmir didn't prove to be much of a challenge. I could have taken him down with both hands tied behind my back.
Once again, our enemy was helpless in the face of our strength. It was a good fight.
Yeah, any fight you win is a good fight. A pearl of wisdom to treasure from Brother Woljif.
Not so. As I remember it, we had a quarrel with a neighboring clan back in the old days. There was a patch of wood where they hunted, but we needed the timber to build our houses. One thing led to another, and we were at each other's throats. Blood was spilled, and we were looking at a genuine blood feud where neither side would rest until the other drew their last breath. Erwa saved us all that day. He challenged their god to a duel and wrestled him to the ground. Oh, what a victory that was! We became blood brothers with that clan afterward.
Razmir was a treat, but it wasn't enough fun for me.
When I still served Tosilla, some thieves broke into our shield maze. A gang, 15 in all. We killed half of them on the spot, and then sacrificed the rest. Stretched the fun out over several weeks. Oh, how they shrieked on the altars. Those were good times.
I once fleeced a merchant and then pinned it on a friend of mine. When someone else gets tossed in the slammer instead of you, that's what I call a victory.
You're truly a lost cause. There is no teaching you.
That's right. But I never rat out my partners in crime. Lo and behold, I picked your pocket while we were talking about Razmir. Here, you're welcome.
You sneaky weasel.
I'm off.
Commander, we can hardly start the evening without you. Will you join us?
Ah, my commander. I must admit that I was waiting for you to come over. I have prepared a little trick for you. Did you like it? In that case, raise a glass to me and express your praise in a toast.
That will do, I suppose.
To me.
Commander, I challenge you to a game of dice.
Shall we play? Will you test your luck against mine?
1,000 gold pieces says you cannot beat me.
You are just in time, girl. I have analyzed this game and now I know exactly how to win.
I'm playing for money. If I win, the 1,000 gold pieces will be mine. And I never lose.
After what happened the last time, I stopped playing for money. So if I win, the loser has to crow like a rooster.
If I win, the loser has to rewrite my encyclopedia in elegant cursive.
I already have everything I need. I am just buying entertainment at the risk of losing something insignificant. What else am I supposed to do at this celebration? Get drunk? Dance a little jig?
A well-deserved victory! I took into account the angle of the cup when shaking and the trajectories of the dice inside. My calculation was perfect. Really? But why didn't anyone tell me this before? Though there is a possibility I was told, but decided the information was of little importance.
Not bad. I'm lucky today. Not as lucky as you, Commander. But that's what the game is about.
Hand over your money, if you'll be so kind.
What? Oh, you cheater!
Oh, it's the commander herself. Hello.
Oh, come now. Is that how you address the commander? Well, it's good to see you again, Commander.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a little flustered around you. It must be the festive atmosphere. It's like everyone here is old friends, even if it's the first time they've met.
Sentry, that's enough. That was a good festival, huh, Commander? I myself helped rebuild Canabras for it. That is, we had to rebuild Canabras anyway, but your holiday sped up the process.
We all helped with rebuilding, Record.
Well, yes. Though some of us carried stones on our backs, while others played music to inspire and motivate the workers, but we all worked together, yeah.
You may be interested to know that I decided to compose a ballad in your honor. But do not ask me to recite it, as it's far from ready. At the moment, I'm trying to find a rhyme for the word commander, other than salamander, that is.
Well, in the short term, to finish rebuilding Canabras. It's my home, after all. And then, to serve in the Eagle Watch. I'm officially a member now. They're even promising me a knighthood, so it seems. Hard to believe, huh?
Premise. Once the world wound is closed, there will be minimal need for the Eagle Watch. Conclusion. Record does not believe in closing the world wound.
You yourself are a wound, just not a worldly one. As for the watch, it's not going anywhere. We may run out of demons, but we'll never run out of scumbags.
I am now an honorary crusader of Canabras. It means I can accept honors, but not go to war. After all my exploits, I could lie on the couch for a few years, but that's not who I am. I'll find something to do. I don't know what yet, but something close to the city. Truth be told, I don't mind lounging around between adventures either.
A few years on the couch will slow down your metabolism. In other words, you'll put on some weight.
Well, then I wouldn't fit into any of my coats. What a horror. Well, then, no couches for me.
I will soon leave Canabras. There are too many places on Galarian I haven't yet seen. Too many mysteries still unsolved. Incidentally, The activities of the Pathfinder Society are likewise devoted to researching and revealing secrets. Perhaps I will enlist their support.
As soon as you said it, I decided I wanted to go on an adventure myself. Will you take me with you?
I promise to give it at least 5 seconds thought. Thank you for the invitation, but I must decline. I have already studied enough of the Worldwound's landscapes to declare that I have seen all of it. In other words, I'm sick to death of it.
I'm in the Eagle Watch now. I can't just leave them. So, thanks, but no. I will help your cause as much as I can from here.
Oh, it's tempting. But you're going to lock horns with demon lords, no? And I couldn't even handle one. I'm afraid I'd be a burden. You're mythic heroes. While I am a hero, I'm not at all mythic. I'd rather root for you from here.
To everything new that I haven't yet seen.
To the Eagle Watch!
And to the Crusader medal they'll soon be pinning to my chest. Your golden eyes shine brighter than the sun.
A mediocre effort. I have heard countless compliments about my eyes, and about a third of them involved comparisons to the sun. I give it 2 out of 10. Next!
Your hair is like the Selin. Will you let me drown in it?
Not too bad. My hair is curly, and comparing it to the river is thematically opposite. That said, darling, being drowned by hair is the stuff of nightmares. But I shall add a point for self-sacrifice. 4 out of 10. Oh, Commander! Will you join us? A contest for the best compliment about me, naturally. I'll treat the winner to a cocktail. Rude. And I would even say aggressive. Oddly enough, such compliments do sometimes work. They put the speaker in a position of power, and power excites. And yet, it is not to my taste. I shall give it 4.5 out of 10. But even that is pushing it. Unfortunately, your compliment was not part of the competition. No cocktail for you.
I do what I must.
Don't be shy. Close your eyes and listen to the music, and your 2 feet will find a way.
I will try one dance. Just don't let anyone look at me.
Hey, Chief! Check out my moves.
No one can best me in battle, on the dance floor, or in bed.
So much fun. Have you seen how I twist my tail when I spin?
I am having so much fun. Will you dance with me?
Dance with me. There's no other worthy competition in this place.
All succubi know how to dance, but that dance isn't suitable for this evening. So, I created a new dance.
Yes, just like that.
It's so nice to dance with you. It turns out I really miss dancing, and I didn't even realize it.
You have bested me, mistress.
That wasn't too hard.
Noticed, have you? Can't you guess why? Perhaps. Or perhaps I have another, more sinister reason for retiring. I am just a little tired today. That is a good enough answer to your question, is it not?
I'm gone.
To everything good that exists on Galarian, to kindness, warmth, friendship, and everything else that helps us get through the difficult moments in life.
Good words. And true, too. To our ancestors and their glorious memory. The wisdom they passed down to us through the generations. Without them, we would not exist.
Bottoms up!
To the joys in life. For some, they're sophisticated joys, like mutual understanding or recognition, while others find joy in a square meal. Everyone has their own joys, but we all rejoice equally.
Come on, friend. Give us a proper toast.
Ah, that was beautiful. Let's have another.
I will happily drink to that, and more than once.
Great company and great toasts. What more could you ask for?
Are we sure this isn't a drinking contest?
There. I'm fine. Good old Seela is fine.
Let's drink to our lands. It may not be Sarkoris, but it is ours, and we will not surrender it to the Fae.
To the pleasures that bring a vibrant streak of color to the gray mundanity of life.
Drinking alcohol is irrational. Let us conduct an experiment on irrational behavior.
We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
Oh! Chief! Can't sleep? I know how you feel. What do you mean? I ain't done nothing. It's nothing. Just for old time's sake. Well, I wanted to see if I've still got it. Anyway, it's not like I'm stealing from our people. You got it, Chief.
I'm off. I do what I must.
standing trial before Pharasma, a soul can no longer be resurrected. This raises an interesting question. How does Pharasma know in advance which souls will be resurrected and which will not?
I'm immortal now, and this question greatly worries me. I want to appear before Pharasma after I have atoned for all my sins.
The answer to this question lies in the realm of faith, not understanding. You just need to believe in divine wisdom. Pharasma has existed for eternity. It will exist for just as long. She surely knows how to judge souls much better than we do.
My interest is purely personal. I could bribe the High Priest of Pharasma by donating a small fortune. In exchange, he would whisper to Pharasma to leave my soul alone until I am resurrected.
I prefer to believe that Pharasma knows which of the dead still have loved ones on Galarian. Those who want and are able to resurrect the souls in question. This theory is consistent with the hypothesis of divine omniscience. Moreover, as a poet, it will help me compose many works celebrating eternal love.
Your manner of speaking appeals to me, colleague. It's obvious you are no stranger to scientific thinking. If I were Pharasma, I would categorize all souls, then set a waiting period for resurrection in direct proportion to their usefulness to Galarian. That's likely what she did.
An elegant explanation. I like it.
I really wish it were true.
But what if no one loves the mortal?
To Saccharin, the world doesn't work like that.
I am categorically against this theory. There are known instances of individuals completely devoid of empathic connections being resurrected. These resurrections were successful. Next question. Why do the eggs of different breeds of hens have distinct colors?
I'm gone. We do it my way. Follow if you dare.
Greetings. It's an honor to be in your presence once again. Do you remember me? I was the one who asked you to help my master, Count Arendé, when the demons invaded Canabras. I have been promoted. I am now the Count's official herald, and in this capacity, I am proud to relay to you an official invitation to a private rendezvous with the Count, which he wishes to conduct immediately at a secluded and secret location. I'm not supposed to tell you. The Count wants it to be a surprise. But don't worry, I will convey you there with all the decorum that befits your rank. He has already departed for the rendezvous location and will await you there. And if you're wondering why he did not deliver the invitation personally, well, you and the Count are important people. Communicating through heralds and advisors is simply the done thing. That's just how it is. Excellent. Please follow me.
That was easy. I'm off.
Finally. I was so hoping to watch you dive into an ocean of dust or fall into a lagoon of slop. But you have deprived me of that diverting sight. You deliberately thwarted me, didn't you?
no-voiceover.
Finally. I was so hoping to watch you dive into an ocean of dust or fall into a lagoon of slop. But you have deprived me of that diverting sight. You deliberately thwarted me, didn't you? But never mind that. Welcome to our official secret private rendezvous. You may sit on that box. This is Cousin Francis. Please pretend that you don't see him or his 50 other relatives who live here. Of course, all this isn't for nothing. I summoned you here to tell you something. To tell you that I am extremely dissatisfied with you, my dear mythical hero of the entire Fifth Crusade. You are turning this century-long war into a carnival, and turning everyone, whether righteous or villainous, into a buffoon in your performance. You traipse through other planes. You argue with goddesses and demon queens on your doorstep. You're turning the world upside down. Do you understand what a terrible position this puts me in? I can't surprise you with anything. It is intolerable. To tell you the truth, I arranged all this because I was curious. What happens if you take away all the luster from everything? From you and me. Mainly from me, of course. My wealth, my extravagant ways, my pretty wooing, doesn't it pale into insignificance against all this mythical brouhaha? Give me some room to maneuver, at least. Otherwise, I won't be able to pretend that I'm not all that happy or especially in love or anything. Right. The joke has dragged on a little. I'm ready to go somewhere far away from this dusty little cell. Is there anything you wish to tell me before we go? Just making sure. There we go. And now, my darling. As you can see, I have been painstakingly preparing for this rendezvous. Dear to my heart though bedbugs and cockroaches may be, they are not quite my style. And if you suddenly decide that the previous scene was but an insidious attempt to coax words of love and recognition from you, then you are utterly mistaken and have an overinflated opinion of yourself. Not for the last time, I hope. What I wanted to say was that no matter what miracles are happening around us, I have exquisite taste and incomparable charm on my side. And they are completely at your disposal. But what do you want to do? It's a magic boat. It propels itself. But I'll pull a couple of strokes just for you. Come.
Your body also has a limited amount of strength. You must develop it if you do not wish to die an inglorious death.
I burned, and I did not die. I am protected by good people like Soot and Grandma.
Greetings, Commander. I am here once again to invite you to the Echo of Fury Arena. As you may remember, Lord Zuzit Ekok Zago has decided to organize an illustrious tournament with you specifically in mind. Impressed by your strength, he chose formidable adversaries to face you. New battles and valuable rewards await you in this tournament. Find me in the courtyard when you are ready to enter the arena.
I'm gone. We do it my way. Follow if you dare. I'm off. I do what I must. I'm gone. I'm gone.